So unprofessional.
All right, NETRUNNER Terminal Directive. Why don't we just kind of give a summary of what we have currently going, because this is game 4. I'm still the runners. My objective is to win 1 game 3 times. I also have Progress, which is trash 1 corp card. If I do that 6 times, I get a reveal set 7. I have lose the game 1, and I also have 2 like scary ones because they're yellow and different. Cautions. When my turn ends, reveal set 3 if I did not initiate any runs that turn. And the other one is if there are fewer than 3 credits in your credit pool when your turn ends, reveal set 4. They seem very easy to trigger.
Maybe they're not that bad.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe the caution thing is misleading.
Yeah.
I've got the same win games and lose games objectives as Justin does. But my other unique objective is give the runner a tag. I need to do it 3 times. I've already done it once. And whenever the runner makes an unsuccessful run, I gain 2 credits. My cautions are the second time I spend a click to draw a card, not including through card abilities. In a single turn, I reveal set 3. And when my turn ends, I reveal set 4 if I have 20 credits in my credit pool. Which honestly seem very easy to dodge compared with Justin's.
Yeah. But maybe like it's supposed to trigger that mine is good, and then you're like, oh, that's not that bad, and you do it. It's just like, oh god, you lose the game.
It's over. Eat all the cards.
We are. We've already dealt our hands, and I've got my Niv Ram set up over here, which is my 4 cards that I set aside at the start of the game. So why don't we just dive right in? And Bryn Corp, I believe you go first because those are the rules.
Those are the rules.
Do either of you need to do an open sticker?
No.
Okay.
1.
I heard Canada was having some immigration issues.
2.
You know, let them in. We like more people to come to the potlucks that we have every week in Canada
3.
Square.
Go ahead.
All right, so this one
so
is
ice install.
This one is a man, and this one is the other one, the family. That's my opinion.
Justin, you live in Alberta, not supposed to be on board with immigration.
Yeah, we're supposed to be really conservative.
Yeah, that's what they say.
And mad about how everyone else is taking all our oil money.
All right, so or mad at the carbon tax.
Yeah, or something.
Yeah.
Mad at something stupid.
Yeah, I'll pay anything. I will spend $5 to
Just keep mashing them together.
and then I will activate it once to gain $2. For my 3rd action, I will play Process Automation to gain $2 and draw a card.
Right.
And then I will run on one of your things, otherwise I trigger a caution. So I don't want to do that.
That's probably bad.
Yeah. I will run on man.
Oh, that's where you're wrong, Justin. It's woman.
Ooh.
It's nanny.
You got them mixed up.
So then it costs 2 to flip over, right?
Yes. Yeah, I have to pay 2 if I want to flip it.
Sure.
I mean, like, if you trash it, I just shuffle it back into my deck, so
Yeah.
I'm fine with that, too.
Yeah, but you get advancement on your thing, Justin.
Yeah, but then it puts me under,
Yeah.
and I don't want to do that on turn 1.
You don't know if you want to do that. Maybe it's helpful.
I did not trigger either of those things at the end of my turn.
You were totally wrong, Justin. You had them in the wrong order.
No! There's
Yeah,
man!
that's man.
I would have trashed
Totally
man.
wrong.
You too can own man.
You too could own man. Drop a turn. Oh, yeah, right, it's that card.
The curd crap is the good cheese in poutine.
It is the good cheese.
Anything else in poutine sucks. It's the curds that make it like magical. I'm gonna have to
Alright, sure. We can install a new card over here. And click up some credits. I'm not sure why we need an entire company for making money. It's as easy as just saying I want to do that.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna start by going on an adventure over here to see what's happening.
There is a window where I can res things before Justin gets to access cards, even if there's no ice, right?
Yeah, he has to like commit to accessing them, and then you have the opportunity to res them first, I believe.
And I will still commit to accessing them.
Okay, because I'm going to res this black level clearance,
Sure.
which says that whenever there's a successful run on this server, you must either take a brain damage or jack out. If you jack out, I gain 5 money and draw a card. And trash black level clearance.
Then I will jack out to not take brain. Yeah, so then you can gain
Alright, so then
$5.
that's an unsuccessful run, right? Because he didn't access the card? Or is it successful because... Yeah, no, it is. It has to be successful.
If he has the
I know.
opportunity to.
Then it's a successful run, yeah.
To
So I
access
get
cards.
5 money and draw a card.
Sick. I'm just gonna get you up to 20. That's my goal. I'm gonna make you the richest man.
No! I'll find something stupid to spend it on.
We're on that ice like bounce. We're on the ice bounce.
We're gonna have some more process
What if you
Yep.
stop?
automation.
That card seems good. Is that one new?
Yep.
What's wrong on your hand?
Oh, you fool.
Successful run.
I mean, like, yeah, it's successful.
I'll always jack out. Ooh.
Not Jack.
I want this one. Oh.
Oh, no.
Ah, shit.
Well, that's bad.
And then the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a card from over here.
It seems good.
He jacked out. He took
Yeah.
the money and stuff. Okay.
Took the money, drew the card.
Yeah, yours to go, Bryn.
End of your turn, I'll
Pay
pay
for
to res-
one man.
Yeah, to res this, and I'll just put less money on it. Like 2 less money on it, and just not collect this turn. Because that seems way easier.
But I don't understand.
Judge, you don't have to understand. How far does this need to move over to be on?
No, I am the judge, though, Bryn.
Alright, I guess we will put it within Travis's reach.
Hey, Bryn, if I never
I have
run,
to draw.
I just want you to just accrue value of your money. I want you to be the richest corporation
No, you
on
want
the
to
side
run,
of...
but you don't want to.
It's true, I'll just keep running on archives.
You want to find some. No, they'll be successful. You want to run something on a piece of ice that just has end the run. so
and
you
then just bounce off of it
Yeah.
to make him have a lot. But it's at the end of his turn, right?
Oh,
When your turn ends. Yeah.
yeah. I'm like, it just means you have to get so much. Give him so much money.
Explain the chick colors again.
Oh, yes.
Yellows are 1, blues are 2, pinks are 3.
Orange is 5.
And then I also have some virus tokens that may come up, and then we each have our little turn markers.
And if any of the other ones come up, I'll explain them.
Heck yeah. Oh my god.
Create a new server, install 2 cards there.
You got a lot of stuff there.
It is kind of like a lime green color.
Yeah.
I was gonna correct Justin, but like, there's no other ones that are close to yellow
Go ahead,
or
Justin.
green, really. So
I'm gonna run on HQ. Let's see what this
Would you
last-
like to access this
I
card?
would love to.
Sure.
This motherfucker is always here. And he always is just
They're
a bunch of
archived.
Okay,
faces
so-
fucking looking at me.
I mean, like, that card's really bad. So it's probably always going to be there, because I think that might be the best use I can make of it to try and blank runs on.
oh, that's not
On
true. If you have to
HQ.
discard cards, maybe you can
Yeah,
discard your
like
archives and force
if I were to
voice.
score like this and look at the top 3 and one of them was an agenda and the other 2 weren't, I
Yeah.
could like put the agenda back into my deck before I was done.
Like, it doesn't cost you any money.
No,
I'm
it
gonna
doesn't
drop
cost
down
any money. So it's,
Ubax?
it's definitely not useless. I just think this is the best use of it I can make most of the time.
Gain 2 credits.
Fair. Yeah, the click trackers are Team Covenant. They're pretty nice. They come in sets of 4. Like, there's Bryn's supposed to have a 4th one, but he's gonna get a 4th.
Yeah, I don't
click,
get a
so
4th. Like, there is a 4th one of these.
Yep.
But I'm not using it because
When your turn
I'm the
ends,
core.
draw a card. Who designs a computer like a flower?
She does.
No, it's
She
just
does.
a pretty nanite plant. That's all it is, Justin.
Look at it. It's this.
It's just a
She
pretty
likes
nanite
flowers.
Get money from man, get money from nanny. Draw a card.
I have $1 billion reduce.
Have $1 billion dues.
He's got an opener.
Yeah, don't worry about it though. I'm gonna pay 6 to res San City Grid.
Ooh,
In
no,
this
let's
server?
read this.
Yeah,
That
go
one's
for
really
it.
good.
This card's good.
You should read it out loud. It's important.
Yeah.
The advancement requirements of agendas installed in the server is lowered by 1. Oh, we've got 1 region per server.
I'll advance this twice and score it.
Sure.
So that's 2. It's an evidence collection, so we get to look at step 5 if I win,
Nice.
which is the goal. Always the goal. For our last
oh,
one.
yeah. No, continue.
Okay, for our last one, we're going to install another piece of ice out here because I think that's how I lose right now.
And pay your tax.
Pay the tax.
Draw a card.
Got R&D probably locked down pretty tight. 6 mana is not a ton for you though.
No, it isn't.
A lot of your ice is quite expensive, I believe.
Yeah, it's because this stupid thing costs $1 million. But that's good because we're trying to stay below 20 credits.
I mean, it's really good.
for
like,
reasons. Yep.
It's better when you can play multiple copies of Astral Script.
I mean, like, wasn't everything? Like, not for the runner, though.
I know, like,
This
factions
motherfucker.
that weren't yellow were...
Mammon is here.
Oh, he's so fat.
He is, and he just eats people, I guess.
Yeah, it sounds right.
Mm-hmm.
So that was gain 1 from here, play 1. Okay, so I'm either under $3 or I don't do a run this turn. Or I just
Oh no.
Or I just
like,
force
you could just run, like,
And you could do...
one of these garbage ones and get 2 more.
Yeah, the only thing that slows me down to just always make sure I do one of those things, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think I just need to trigger one. And just
Alright.
have it happen.
Okay.
So that's what I'm gonna do. I also gotta read more shit, which is exciting.
Which you have to
Install this
add cards to your
data
deck
sucker.
that do nothing and, like, take up hand space.
Alright, I did not make a run this round. Let's see set 3.
You're not paranoid.
You're not paranoid. You buy a new Angelus Soul and a can of Mercury at an upscale kiosk not from your flop in Rutherford. As you leave, you see the attendant speak into a mic at her risk. She's working for Brincorp. When you get to your flop, when you get to your flop, you realize the cat on your stoop hasn't moved in 10 hours. It sees you looking at it, yawns, and leaves. The next morning, you see it on the window ledge of the building across the alley, 10 stories up. Didn't you see that old man playing backgammon in the park yesterday? Not this park, the one in Esmeralda's. Is that the same kid you bumped to on the street the day before? I sound paranoid. You were being followed. You're sure of it. Why, you can't imagine. You have to wave Delgado off at your next meet space meeting, and you can't go to any of your regular contacts. Even when you jack in, you feel nervous. What if one of them is in your room? How would you know with your senses hijacked by your BMI? This is intolerable. You must find a way to shake your shadows. Pick one. Am I crazy? I'm not crazy. I have to get rid of these guys before they track me back to my friends. Place the protector effect in slot E and destroy the other. So slot E is this one? Yeah. I knew it. Everyone is out to get me. Place the predator effect in slot E and destroy the other. Read the Confuse the Trail and place that sticker in slot H of your pad. Between games, add all copies of Shadow Team to your deck. And finally, can I see what the things are before I choose, or do I have to?
I mean, I've looked at them
You
all
pick
before
those.
I choose.
They're right
We've
now.
done that
On here.
before, right?
Oh, okay. Oh, it's just a sim.
Yeah, it's just a symbol for you.
Sure. Well, let's start getting. When I'm in a corner, I want to fucking fight my way out. So we're gonna go with Predator. So that'll also make Travis happy. So that goes in slot E.
Who knew? Travis has always been a massive fan of the Predator films.
Start each game with a 3-2-1-0 copies of Shadow Team in your deck. When a copy is destroyed, update this effect.
I believe you do not get these until next
Yeah,
game.
between games. Read Confuse the Trail. I need that one too. You take random routes, you step into clothing shops and buy new clothes, throwing the old ones away. You read old spy novels in dead tree format in case they've got a tap on your pad. Mining George Smiley.
What do I?
You keep reading.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mining George Smiley and James Bond and Elsa Gunn for ideas. Sometimes it works. You get entire afternoons, once most of a day to yourself, but the shadows always
Sorry, I thought you
return
were
again.
handing that to me
in
for
time.
some reason. I was like, why do I need this?
When you have stolen 2 agendas in a single turn, destroy all copies of Shadow Team in the game. Those installed, remove them from the game and grip in your heap. Search your stack for any copies and shuffle them. If you do, you may shuffle up to 3 cards from your heap into your stack and close this file. So this goes in slot H. So this is basically a way for me to just destroy them quicker, I imagine. Can we see what Shadow Team is just for
Oh yeah,
chat's reference?
absolutely.
Destroy this card.
It's a resource, cost 0. When you draw a Shadow Team, immediately install it. Whenever you initiate a run, trash a card from your grip if able. When you make a successful run on a central server, destroy Shadow Team.
Cool.
No, it's not actually. It's bad times for you.
That's a cool card.
It's
So
cool
I am being
concept.
followed.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
said you weren't paranoid.
Okay, good. I'm not paranoid.
I can't speak for the reds. The dark greens are a little bit dark for my tastes, but the oranges are really
Here's
nice.
everything
Chad.
else. All right, Brandon, it's your turn.
All right, get out of here, man.
Man down.
Just now slide is up on this stupid thing. Slide
Oh,
these
bro, let's
in.
read yours soon.
Will we?
Maybe. Probably not.
Huh.
As it turns out, the cautions aren't bad.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's not bad. That's not like crippling.
I mean, I feel like I needed to trigger one because I couldn't not do both.
You can't sit there and just
I'll
like let
draw
them
a
both
card.
leech off you.
Exactly.
Sweet.
Basically, then I
We're
lose
not
2
knocking.
actions a turn.
Fucking, we can't draw another card because then we gotta. All right. That's actually vaguely annoying.
Well,
Though.
that option's
We'll
good.
install a piece of ice here. So we drew a card, installed a piece of ice, install this over here.
Sick.
Proceed, Rebel Justin.
I'll draw a card for the turn.
Prosciutto, like Italian ham.
Mm.
Quite tasty.
Just want you to keep this above your deck and below your credits. So Brent's got a little more space to work with over here in case he ever wants to ice archives or something stupid like that.
Oh, I do. I don't have this archive memories to move anything I might want to defend into a more heavily protected server.
We're just gonna grab a bunch of money. I'm gonna grab.
Oh man, what if we get caught in between these two and I can't draw enough cards to play?
I think that's the idea, Brent.
But I res too many of these cards to give me money every turn. What then?
I don't know, man. Sounds like a you
It
problem.
does sound like a me problem. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. It's not.
This one makes this card makes more sense with this now.
It does.
Yeah. It's cool.
It is.
It's almost like this game is designed. Who would have thought?
Wow.
Who would have thought? I'm scared of you, Bryn.
The card
I'm so
design's
scared.
really well. It's really good. Like,
I would like a run over here, see what you popped up. Is it that
almost like
guy?
they've been
Would
making
you
this
like to
game for
access
3
the
years.
card?
I would love to.
Sure, it's
Um,
nanny.
I'll pay 3.
Sure,
just
it's
burn that.
trashed while installed but not rezzed, and it only cares about being installed, so I'll shuffle it back into my deck.
I'll trigger on my objective.
This way we can try to draw fewer agendas and not be able to win the game.
That wasn't a. So what I will do is I will run on.
Can't have your agendas stolen if there are none.
I'll run on your
Right.
archives
You got it.
just to get some viruses, and I'll pass to you.
Draw for turn.
I have
get
more than
two.
$3.
Trash this, I'll shuffle this.
Good.
So this shuffles before I draw, right? Because it's at the start of your turn. Get the money and then trash it if it has none, right?
yes.
Okay. I guess it's not really that important. We just have to do it the same way every time.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Like, when it says start, it means like sort of upkeep
Right.
to use a magic turn.
Which is pretty fair. This game was designed by the same man who designed Magic. Draw for turn. Oh, cool. That does not help. 1, 2, 3, what do we got? We got 6, 12, 13. 13 money. All right, I'll spend a click to draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to trash installed cards or just cards in general?
When I trash one corp card.
Okay. Cool. All right, well, I'm nothing if not a gambling man, so I'll play this hedge fund, yeah, for sure. We'll get +4. Whatever.
So what are you at now?
Lots.
5, 10. You're at 17.
Yep, it's good. We're fine. We get to put this down here, and that's our turn.
Alright, at the start of the turn, we will.
It'd be really bad if some of these were like the NBN ones that give me money.
Yep. They were
That'd be
pop-up
less,
windows.
less than
I'll put
ideal.
4 on this.
Okay.
Sure.
Power counters.
Yes, please. Draw for this guy. Thank you, Travis.
You have no idea how hard it was to get like, okay, so these acrylic ones on the shiny sides. There's always like, you see there's like a rough side where the etching is, and then there's like a glossy side. The glossy side had like this paper over it. It was such a pain to get off. Like destroyed my
We'll make a
thumbnail.
run here.
The viruses were pretty hard too because they tear in
All
some
right, well, I'll
places.
pay 5 to res Eli 2.0.
Sick.
You can spend 2 clicks to break up to 2 subroutines on him. His subroutines are the Corp may draw a card, and the run. He has strength 4 and is a barrier.
Cool.
That's a good decision. Have you played through them yet?
I will turn this guy to 4,
Sure.
and I'll break all 3 subroutines.
You got it. Would you like to access this
I would
card?
love to.
Cool, it's Lieutenant Totachin, which I should have read before I read this, but I'm an idiot.
For what's worth, you're also accessing the Sand secret.
Yeah, so like
You
can
get to
crash
access
this
cards
too.
in your order.
Oh.
Order of your choice. In this case, it didn't matter, but if that comes up again.
The only problem is this will trigger my other thing if I trash one of these. Scared. I'm so scared.
What's the other one get you? 5?
It should be set 4.
So 4.
Oh God.
This
I mean,
one, this one like one card. This.
I want to trash one of them. I do. I feel
Right.
like I need to.
Tags are one of my
Objectives, yeah.
but this card is also insane if I ever had agendas.
Yeah.
This card's really good if I was ever trying to actually win the game.
Yeah.
Holy
I'm excited
shit.
for new card cards, guys, too.
Yeah.
Want to play Sexy Mark Harrigan.
Oh my God.
Keel things.
I'm gonna. But you can just put it back on top.
If you lose or spend a click during a run, yes.
Okay.
I mean, like most of my
Yeah.
ice prompts you to do that.
And luckily, this guy's pretty good at counteracting that.
All the Bio dice does, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get rid of this guy.
Sure.
I don't care. I ended my turn with less than $3. Trash another card, so I'll.
This one's called Heightened Alert.
Oh, that's a blue card.
Yep.
You feel it mainly as a tight buzz at the back of your skull. It runs down your spine, out into your fingertips. Whenever you're jacked in, leaving you uncomfortably aware of your entire body. Your secretary explains you are now very popular. You're on every watch list I monitor, and a few more of Delgado Saka's secretaries shared with me. Delgado's face suddenly resolves in vert above your rig. And no, I can't take you off them, don't ask. Not for a few weeks anyway. Watch lists aren't a death sentence, there are ways around them, but now everything you do for the foreseeable future is going to be just that little bit harder. You'll have to route icebreakers remotely to convince the server that they're not associated with your address, then script intermediary AIs to reduce lag. Then, pick one. It's just a setback, let's get back to work. Place the protector effect in slot F and destroy the other. Or everyone shut up, I need to get to work. Place the predator effect in slot 5 and destroy the other. Read Walking the Edge and place that sticker in slot K. Put Net Watch List into play. Finally discard this card. Well, I'm still angry, so I'm gonna do Predator again.
Okay.
Are they the same?
They're the same again. They just keep track. Is this one just starts the game in place, so we're not going to...
Hmm?
I believe this one just starts the game in play, right?
But it puts it in play
Puts into play
for this one, yeah. I also need Walking the Edge.
But it isn't going to be shuffled into my deck, right?
I don't think so.
No, it actually also starts in play.
Yeah, that's
Just
what I
all
said.
the
So I'm
time,
not gonna
yeah.
put it in a sleeve. Action.
Cool. The quickest way to dodge these watch lists is to change your signature. Explains a stylized fox with a half moon spectacles. You're in members only, still trying to resolve your watch list problem. Yeah, it says a bright pink cat with a fishbowl space helmet, but that's not easy. You're talking about a complete scrub down to pre-install.
If you want to grab the... Sorry, go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
Throwing out pretty much all the code and starting over. The fox shrugs. I didn't say it was
Lord of
easy.
the Rings.
I said it was
Ah,
fast.
I've
The
got a big
fox
box of
turns to
purple
you.
sleeves in there.
Its
What
flat
would you use for
color
this?
eyes narrowing. The thing is a collection of bright shapes that
Okay.
happen to add up to a fox, like a panel from a comic book. It will leave you vulnerable for a while, but also solve your problem. If there are no cards in my grip when my turn ends, destroy net and watch list. Gain $10 and close this file.
Then I won't shuffle it back in.
Yeah, no, I was looking for a green one.
Okay.
I should have some of those here, but if not, I can just sit and play. Not like
So if I ever have no cards at the end of my turn, I destroy net and watch list and close this file, and I gain $10. What does this thing do?
it also is discarded if
Net
you.
watch list. This card is not trashed until another current is played or an agenda is stolen. For what it's worth, I don't have any currents in my deck. The runner must pay 2 credits as an additional cost to use an icebreaker.
Currents are kind of like world enchantments in Magic.
Yeah. Like they're gonna only
Some of
do
them are
one.
really good. Like Rumor, that cat with the fish bowl on its
Oh,
head.
fuck me. Hey, Brandon, it's your turn.
Yeah,
Alright,
it's just
draw for the tone.
Chad, go get your ravioli. Oh, things don't look good for our intrepid rebel Justin.
Alright. Well, since you know what this is, it's pretty
Not
useless to
awful.
me. So I'm gonna install something new here and get rid of it. Because I can do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I will advance this twice.
Okay, $2. Oh, you're not scoring it yet. Or are you?
Just twice. The only corporation that can score things without playing extra cards to make it happen is the yellow one. I can't do that. I need extra cards like this yellow card.
And now it's my turn?
Yes, sir.
I'd be Fairbringer, you're like the other one that gets extra action cards.
Yeah,
right?
like I can generate extra actions, but I have to do that if I want to score my agendas in a single turn. Or play something like this.
Do you want to buy the Arkham LCG playmat? I don't know, do you?
That's a good question.
Only you can answer it.
I like playing with the playmat, but
I'm gonna go up to 6.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna have a sure gamble to add 4.
You got it.
You can go, Bryn.
Okay. Ooh, that's good. Okay. We'll install... Oh no, we won't install that out there, will we? Or will we install this? You know what, that's fine. It probably doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll put that out there. I'll advance this once more. And we will click the money back that we spent on the advancement. Proceed, sir.
Protruda. Oh, there you are. Right, that makes sense. Oh, Bren, Justin's getting ahead of you and opening up his cards.
Yes. Yes, he is.
So with this one, must pay an additional 2. Is that to activate like this, or also then the hosted power counter?
I believe it's just like ones with a colon in them.
Okay.
So like, I mean, yes, to use a hosted power counter, that's like activated abilities like in Magic is
Yeah.
what costs extra.
Okay.
But like the start of the turn trigger, where you have to pay X, you don't have to pay like 2
Yeah.
more, I believe.
That makes sense to me.
Pay 2, get 0. Excellent.
This seems fucking brutal.
Yeah, this card is not trashed until another current is played or an agenda is scored. Okay. So that's even if you score an agenda, it's trashed.
Yes.
Okay.
No, isn't it stolen?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no,
it's
it does say
stolen.
stolen. Okay, yeah.
That means
no,
only
you
you
can.
can.
Yeah, it's only me.
I
yeah.
cannot steal agendas.
You score them.
Yep.
I'll put 5 power counters on this.
Sure.
That's done. I don't know the timer.
Yeah, it says or stolen because it's a corp one. The runner ones say or scored.
Right.
Let's delete this. When your turn begins, you may pay. Fucking goddamn.
I mean, like, you can draw the card off this guy first if you haven't already, because they're both turn begins triggers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before you make that choice.
Okay, that changes things.
This game seems to be spiraling out of control for you, Justin.
I will do that 5, I think.
Sure.
We just do 4. Does that change anything? Alright, we're going to start by bringing out Dean Lister. I can discard him to choose an icebreaker until on the run that icebreaker has +1 strength for each card in my grip. Which is currently 5.
Yeah. All right. That seems good.
Oh, that's a lot.
So I think I get $4 more, and then my last action will be running here. I can do this anytime I have a moment, right? Like a window. The trash, or do I need to do it like before I run?
Nope, anytime you have a moment.
I mean, like, if I res this, you just.
If you
crack
want, you
it.
can bring up the run timing structure on the thing again, and I'll show you.
If I res that, you.
Remember,
just-
there's a little symbol.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, like, approach ice. I will not res it.
Sure.
Eli.
Okay.
Blair.
So if I do this, it would cost me fucking $6 to get that. So I'll just trash this guy to make it 5.
Sure.
And then I will spend
Spent.
4 to break. Yeah, to break both, and then I'll.
So it's got another. It's got 3, right?
yeah, I'll do end the run, break those.
So I
ones.
get to draw a card.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
I mean, I put this money down. I'll break that
Sure.
one too. Yeah.
All right, Travis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I don't. Yeah, no, that's fine. You just access it.
You can
Right.
pay it if you want.
It won't change anything, though.
No,
Yeah, no, it's good. I'll pay
but
the
you
2
can pay
credits.
for it if you want.
If you pay $2. Cool. Can I also trash it?
I think you have like. Well, you can. You don't
Yeah.
have to.
Bryn's correct, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Like you could just leave it here.
Cool. I am going to trash it. and
But I
then-
get to trash 3 programs.
Yeah.
So I'll trash these 3.
Sounds good.
Blair.
I'll check one of these off. Halfway there. And that's it for me.
Draw for turn. Click 1 is draw. Fuck. I have to spend all my clicks every turn, right? Like,
Yes, you have to do things every turn.
I get some money.
You just purge virus counters if you want.
Yeah, but I already spent one.
Because here's your discard roll for Justin.
Of course.
Go for it, Justin.
Draw for the start of the turn.
For reference for you guys, the times you can use your paid abilities are like purge this ice. There's an opportunity to use paid abilities where it decides whether he wants to keep going. Then paid abilities is also when you can res approach dice and non-ice cards.
All right.
Then like they do it. And then paid abilities icebreakers can interact with encounter dice. And like continue.
Discard some cards. You can go.
The draw I must. Oh, good. Alright. Draw that I can. Sick. Draw that I must, draw that I can, and we'll play IPO. So it's a +5.
Cool.
And I must end my action phase when I play it. So I guess that's one way I could end my turn without doing very much.
Yeah. I'll draw for turn.
Go ahead. Yep.
Just need some more icebreakers.
Yeah, those are good.
You can go, Bryn.
Draw that I must.
Clicking for $3 always feels bad.
Yep.
Draw that I can.
My thing got destroyed. My weird.
Magnum Opus?
Fuck me.
My weird triangle.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. They're just like, just give us whatever.
Yeah, just give us a picture.
Make it look
So we got
cyber.
11, we got 14.
14 money.
Just draw another card. Accept the caution. They're not that. I mean, they're quite bad,
I
but
mean, like, I would really love to, but I'm not going to.
I mean, that one sucks. The shadow one's not too bad.
Sure, we'll install like a new piece of ice out here just in case. And then like we'll get the money back. 'Cause that's a way to use our claims.
You have to do things on my turn.
I don't want to draw 2 cards. The cards I'm drawing aren't ones that are particularly easy to play.
let's bring out Dag Deer. Good old Dag Deer.
He's pretty good.
He is.
Yeah,
Click,
you're talking
click.
about how
Then for 4,
You're gonna
I'll
run
install
out of cards
this
to
on
play.
him.
display my own. You're getting
Yep.
there.
You can go.
I know. I mean, like, I've got some stupid shit I could play in res that won't do anything. I don't want to do it, though. Like, it won't do anything.
Yep, you said that. Yep.
Okay, cool. Let's pay 2 for this. And then, like, click 1 money back. I think, no, you know what? We won't click 1 money back. We'll get rid of that. And we'll just play this stupid fucking hedge fund and get it out of my hand. It's a +4. So that's 10, 16. We're not quite
16.
there yet.
20.
It's only at the end of my turn, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So I can go to 20 as long as I spend some bits
Mm-hmm.
before I'm done.
Accurate.
All right, so the new goal here is just to install ice here until we can force Justin to limit his play area to accommodate mine.
Yeah, just move down. I'll move down in advance. I mean,
So you got
I'm a predator. That's the new character I'm
Are you?
playing.
Are you?
Okay.
So I'm gonna run here.
What is that?
What is what?
What? That's a poster of Osirian.
Yeah.
No, where's the vehicle?
Oh,
That's the
mine's
vehicle
in the
we
shop.
came in
Oh.
here today.
You got a loaner?
No,
That's
it's
mine.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna cancel that run.
That's Bryn's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that you
I'm
can't
canceling
drive?
the run.
Yeah, I drove it.
Is it insured?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well
No, I just can't drive it because I don't have, like, my license is a class 7, so.
Bryn. Okay, so I'm placing my order tonight. What other white cards do I need that could be possibly fitting in a
Here we
Mario
go, Brent. Just
Vampire?
got money.
You have to play a copy of
Like
Comeuppance.
Debt to the Death list
Oh.
for sure.
A copy of Comeuppance. It's not on theme, but it's a card that you'd like.
Nasty little fellows.
It's like a
you
damage
always
reduction
get
effect.
Come up and draw for turn.
It's
Sweet.
like when creatures deal combat damage to you this turn, they deal that damage to a controller or a planeswalker they control instead. Something
I can
like
afford
that.
to click on money.
I guess.
You can use it on Bryn and tell them that nasty little men always
I
get their
just need to
comeuppance.
I just need to get my my foil.
You should get a foil Debt to the Death list because that's stealing blood from people.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get my foil Solemn Visitor and Grim
Yeah,
Nemesis
yeah.
and Vishkal.
Like the white, the white Sorens.
The White Sorens and I just need a Blood Arbiter.
There might be white vampires in Ixalan.
Well, I'm talking about sign.
There will be.
Yeah.
But like you can't buy those.
But you
now,
can't think of
so-
any other black border modern frame vampire.
Well, I mean, like I would play Path to Exile and Swords to Plowshares
Yeah.
because they're very good.
But they don't say like Feast of Blood
No,
or
they
Urge to
don't.
Feed on them.
White cards with blood in the name.
There's not, or also other things are like eternal or everlasting or endless or.
Blood of a
You
martyr.
should play that curse that makes some of
$3.
these guys all 1/1s. What's that one called? Like,
Oh, the Bolus's curse.
yeah. You done?
No, I have one thing left. I'm just trying to
Overwhelming splendor.
Overwhelming Splendor.
Is that when you're like so sparkly? You're like,
Yeah. Yep. Do it, Justin. Do it.
do it, you dag.
Just like, ah, shit.
I mean, like, rezzing these might cost me enough money that I can't advance the thing. It's possible.
Bryn's not doing much. You could just sit here and watch him, like,
Watch me just keep installing Lieutenant Totachines on this.
yeah.
grab money. You can go. The thing that happens with me with Netrunner, is because I have to discard a card. See you later, this thing. Is because I don't play a lot, I don't know what to do in this situation. Where I just feel like everything
Advance
is...
3 times and score.
Sure.
Everything's awful.
I'll gain $2.
Yep.
What's this one to do?
This is the one you stole from me. When I score it, I can look at the top 3 and install pieces of ice without paying their cost. Everything else goes to archives. But since
Probably
I've seen a lot of ice and
Yeah,
I
it's
haven't seen a
probably
lot
not
of
a good
agendas,
idea,
I'm not
yeah.
going to do that.
Yeah, sounds good.
It's a good choice, Bryn.
Go ahead. Also, like, it was a sketchy choice at best when my deck was like 2/3 ice.
Yeah.
Special order. Search my stack for an icebreaker, reveal it and add it to my grip.
For sure.
Please tell me I have another one of him.
You probably only have 1 mana.
Yep, that is correct.
I think you have 2 pieces of all the other kinds of ice, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I have no other icebreakers in my deck.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, you got the Fractor and the Killer.
Yep.
And the Decoder.
That's not good.
Alright.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, to be fair, that's what most Netrunner decks run on, but I thought they would give you 2 copies. Because this is like a new player do.
Yeah, I mean, like, having more than 1 mana would also make sense because he's just a universal breaker, right? Like, he can get anything.
He's very money intensive, though. You
Yeah,
don't
but
really ever
he's-
want to draw more than 1.
He's very
Basically
good if you
dies.
have what's it
that was a
called?
good click.
Search, fail to find. Ugh. I mean, if Bryn could spend a click to search his deck and do nothing, I'm sure
Oh,
he
man.
would.
Probably not. I'm not that desperate. I've got a bunch of stuff I could play that doesn't do anything, but I'd rather not do that because doing nothing is bad.
I'll run on your R&D.
Blur.
This guy currently has a strength of 6.
Oh yeah, that's not important for this guy.
Oh, it's his type?
Yeah, I'll res a Rototurret. He has strength 0.
Oh no,
His
it's a roto
subroutines
turret.
are trash a program and end the run. I'm mostly paying 4 so that you have to pay 4 because I'm reasonably confident I can make money better
Yeah,
right
I'll
now.
pay 4.
Are you gonna continue?
Yeah, I'm gonna continue.
Okay, cool. I'll res Victor 1.0. He's a code gate.
Cool, I can't break him.
I mean, like,
Oh, I could do
you
it.
have a
Yeah.
decoder, right?
I can also
you could
just-
also spend clicks on him.
Bring
Uh,
get
his-
stuff if you spend clicks though.
Yeah, only once.
Yeah.
I will. Oh, but I have to make
If
him.
you spend a click during a run, though, I get to move one of the cards from
Yes.
here on top of my deck, which makes this entire run pointless,
do. Oh, okay.
right? I mean, like, it will make it so that you don't suffer any of the ill effects of this and you don't lose money.
Yeah.
Or you could just, like, spend 1 click to
Yeah.
like, break the brain damage and bounce off him.
I'll make
That's
the
also possible.
strength. I'll make the strength 3.
You got it.
It'll cost me. No, it'll cost me 6. I only have 5.
It might cost you extra money.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Okay.
Yeah, it cost me 6. It cost me 5.
Should bounce off the road to Justin.
I mean, like, I don't know. Like, the thing is, I have no idea what else to do. Right? Like, I make 1 money a turn.
I mean, like it's fair trying to poke your head in there, see what's
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, I'll break the brain damage subroutine, allowing you to search if you feel so inclined.
It just, like, lets me put one of these back on top. I'll put the Lieutenant Todachine back on top, I guess.
Sure.
We can draw him. He's a money sink.
And then I'll
It's not an agenda. This game's never gonna end.
I'll go with the other one. I'll click away the other one,
Right, okay.
and then I'll pay to trash him and advance
You got
that
it.
objective.
I mean, something like
Outsmarted and outplayed.
if you're gonna try and do those instead of trying to win because you don't think that's very likely this
I'm
game.
a predator. I just go in and do whatever I can.
Yeah, okay.
Go. I don't know.
That's not how I'd make
God
that
damn it.
distinction between predator and protector, but hey.
Protectors are like, I'm gonna sit here and watch grandma
Oh.
drink tea. Predators like, I'm gonna uppercut grandma.
Boom. Fuck
You gonna punch grandma in the
Fuck you,
face.
grandma, no one likes you.
The hell do we even do now? So let's click 1, click 2 will be money, click 3 will be IPO.
Blur.
That and 2 of those. Adds up to 13, I think.
I'll draw for the turn.
No, I need these smaller denominations. They are much more useful. I promise.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
I don't need to spend 5 money on anything ever.
So for my
6
first,
money, 8 money? Yeah, okay.
I'm going to install a program or piece of hardware, lower the install cost by 3.
You got
I'll
it?
put personal touch.
It makes its strength higher.
Yeah, so it's now strength 3.
Duh.
And I'll make some money.
Yep. Oh my god.
I'll drop down this data sucker and then just gain that money back, and I'll go to you.
This game is never going to end.
I mean, like it's on you to end it right now, Bryn.
I know. I'll pay 7 to Biotic Labor, install Advance, and score this one.
Sure. I'll gain $2.
I have to reveal set 5 twice.
If you
That's
win.
so
if I
cool.
win. Go ahead.
Draw for the turn. Alright, we're gonna get $3 redos. And then I'm gonna run on archives just to get some viruses going. And I'll pass to you.
What the fuck is
Sitting
that?
here waiting for you in the game.
Oh. I'll click cash, go.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Justin just like keeps slamming your face on a road turret and paying like to trash, so you can't trash your program, and just slam into the end of the run, and see if you can get them up to $20.
Well, then he'll just spend it away, I imagine. So I'm gonna just keep.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep running into R&D until I find something that I can use. So I think this is enough to break these ones, and then that's enough to break these. Okay, so I'll run on R&D.
Sure.
I'll spend 4 to break through this one,
Yes.
and then 4 to break through that one.
Yes. Would you
Let's
like
see.
to access
I would
this
love
card?
to.
Don't be snare.
I can't. I don't want to interact with that one.
Okay. Get a virus.
Yeah.
It's a central server.
Did I do that? Yeah. And I'll just get money. We're just gonna repeat this over and over and over again until we can get off this Mr. Bones' wild ride.
Cool. I have another biotic labor and a 3-2 agenda.
Sounds
I can pay
good.
7-4.
I get $2. Game's over.
Game's over.
You get set 5,
I
right?
get set 5. So far, I have not filled any of them.
Sweet. This one's called The Story Continues.
I hope
Oh,
so.
good.
I'm gonna shuffle these into my deck now.
Yep.
And then you can read this and we'll resolve this at the end of this episode. Ooh, boy. I want this thing to not ever be a human.
I mean, like it is every game now, right?
Yeah, until you get rid of it.
Yeah.
Once it's trashed the first time, is it gone or is it?
This card is trash. No, if there are no cards in my grip, I destroy net watch list.
Oh, okay. I mean, like I'm not playing the Wayland deck, so that's probably way safer.
Mm-hmm.
I can't just kill you for having no cards.
Yeah. I'm feeling good though, because now I have all my secrets out in the open. Like I have no more little surprises coming my way.
You don't have to
Alright.
gimp yourself for the next game.
Yeah.
The story continues. Until we manage to bring one of those things in, everything I'm going to tell you is guesswork, says Kira Nova from behind her gleaming goggles. She cocks her head, and vert flickers behind her, illustrating as she speaks. But educated guesswork. We are now confident that all of the rogue bioroids are templated off the same model of brain. They actually represent 3 distinct chassis models, but it seems that these brains were installed into various chassis as a form of disguise. In each case, the bioroid committed its first murder as a targeted assassination. Victor Gray, a bioroid lab tech, and a pro-Earth Martian living in Heinlein? That fits the Martian rebel story. The Noisies have been running, says Sloan. I won't speculate as to the motive, says Kira Nova. My theory is that after the first assassination, the bioroid suffered something like a psychotic break, goes into fight or flight mode, which incidentally results in these secondary murders. That's why there are no patterns to the killings, says Sloan. They're actually random. So far, corrects Kira Nova. They'll learn. Pick one. As far as we're aware, we're the only ones who know this. Let's keep it that way. We're close to devote everything to finding one of these bioroids and knock down anyone who gets in our way. Can I see what the...
I don't believe they affect any of these stickers.
Alright, I'm going to take as far as we're aware. We're the only ones who know this. Slot C. So it gives me, when my turn begins, I gain 2 credits if the runner did not make a successful run last turn. I'm going to ice up archives, boys. Read No Stone Unturned and place that sticker in the objective slot of your pad. Read Embrace the Grind and place that sticker in slot I. Between games, update all copies of evidence collection with the included text box stickers.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
They just reveal set 8 when you win a game with them.
Yeah, that's, I mean, like, I figured it was just reveal, like, next set.
Yep. Next story.
Yeah.
Hey, Waffle House. They're all a little bit crooked, but whatever.
That's fine.
They're getting big enough that I would almost
Brain
consider
Corp
them
is a
mark.
little bit crooked.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Covering up a murder still.
Technically, it was an industrial accident, Justin.
Yeah, technically.
You got more reading to do.
I do have more reading to do.
Like, oh god.
Oh my god. Kiranova won't speculate on motives, says Sloan. You're both sitting on the balcony outside your office, enjoying the warm evening air far above New Angeles. A tobacco cigar burns between his fingers. I think whatever else is going on, this is deliberate. Someone tinkered with these bioroids and made them killers. Sloan sucks on his cigar and exhales, smoke pouring from his mouth and nose. We can follow the money, boss. There's an old saying, cui bono? Who benefits? That's our killer. He glances over at you, then smiles and shakes his head. What am I saying? We don't care who done it. We just want the thing's brain. Forgot myself. He's right, of course. Corp doesn't care who's guilty. Corp only cares how it can profit.
See, you're evil.
So this one sits over here.
Quote 528 is removed.
I guess so.
Why did you guys remove them?
I'm not sure. Sometimes when people request if they want a quote gone, we get rid of it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably one of the ones about not being allowed to live near schools or something.
That's quote
Like-
700.
Just know I know that one.
With so much of your time taken up by the investigation, you force yourself to set aside an entire day to focus on your regular responsibilities. Mathis is inordinately helpful in this regard, and you make up a new title and promote him on the spot, Senior Director of Operations. On the whole, boss, says Mathis after a lengthy promenade to remind not you, everyone else, that you still run the place. Things are going rather well. There's a bit of a backlog of new projects, actually. He stands and flicks an imaginary piece of lint from his trousers. I'll leave you to your impossibly secret project, then. He pauses in the door, a slender silhouette. Of course, if you tell me what it is, I can keep alert for any developments that could help you. The new one we've got is Progress. Spend a click to draw a card, and it needs like 1 million. When complete, resolve the effect of your dominant ethos and close this file. Protector is add 2 cards from archives to HQ, and the other Predator is search R&D for a card and add it to HQ.
So Dominant's the one you got more of.
Yeah.
And if it's tied, it's the one you chose first,
Yep.
right? Yeah. All right, we're going to stop this recording and get ready for some more.